As you can see, the cell right now is in interphase, or the period of growth that occurs between cell division, and will quickly be entering G1, the first phase, and the first gap phase. It is where the cell increases in size from smaller to larger and synthesizes new proteins and organelles, as represented by these quarters. It then enters the S phase, where the chromosomes are replicated and DNA synthesis takes place. In this case, the chromosomes are replicated and represented by the pennies. Once a cell enters the S phase, it is almost positive the cell will complete the whole phase. It then enters the second gap phase, or G2. Organelles and molecules are required for cell division are produced in this phase. And once G2 is complete, the cell is ready to start the M phase, or mitosis. Mitosis is split into 4 phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Prophase is the first and longest phase, where the chromatin condenses into chromosomes, as shown by the pennies here grouping together to represent the chromatin grouping into the chromosomes. The nuclear envelope also breaks down. Then comes metaphase, the second phase, where chromosomes line up across the center of the cell and the microtubules connect the centromere of each chromosome to the poles of the spindle. The lining up across the cell of chromosomes is shown by the pennies here. Then, in anaphase, the third phase, sister chromatids split into individual chromosomes, as shown with pennies becoming dimes. Chromosomes continue to move until they have separated into 2 groups, as you can see here. They are at each different side of the cell. Telophase is the final phase. Chromosomes gather at opposite ends of the cell, as already shown, and lose their distinct shape. A new nuclear envelope will form around each cluster of chromosomes. And then it comes cytokinesis, where the cytoplasm pinches in half and each daughter cell has an identical set of duplicate chromosomes. If it were a plant, a cell plate forms midway between the divided nuclei and the cell plate becomes a cell wall. But if it wasn't a plant, then the cell division is complete and the cell will begin again in the interphase, or the period of waiting between cell division.